A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. The Red Raiders ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Cyclones' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Zings it complete to the right. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hauls it in. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the first down.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll run it on 4th down. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for running room. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Defense in press coverage. Keep it on the ground. Got a little space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All over him immediately. The Cyclones come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. On the move from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Now the toss. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Making the adjustment. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Rush is on. And it's a sack.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Second down, going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over. And the ball is free on the pitch. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. And he's brought down after a short gain. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really well-struck punt high into the sky. On the return. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Offense with jumbo personnel. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Sees some running room. He's got enough. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for a crease. Turning it on. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he tacked on the extra point.
Texas Tech, 10, Iowa State, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 2nd and long here. Sells to fake. got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the catch at the 30. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Got an alley. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. Out wide right, it's Hudson. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he gets it away.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And that one's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of first down yardage, and now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it?
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Red Raiders are threatening on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Hammond. Moves to his right. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's changing the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely center cut. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff to the lone back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 13 team, the Wyoming Cowboys.
The Cyclones will kick it away to crank up the second half. Deep in the end zone, it's Martin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Left side, it's Bowman. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They're looking to throw on second and short. They get to him, and now they'll face a third and long.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Right side, it's Henderson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff again. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, Dave.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Back to pass, it's Hammond. Out wide right, it's Bowman. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Man, you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for 2-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little hard-nosed, running the football, being more physical for the 2-point conversion.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, it's Peppers. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Look out! He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hammond. They're all over him. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Bowman. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Sees a crease. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it. There he goes. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Hammond. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Peppers. Maybe some room here. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Softened them up with a run, now to throw. Left side, it's Greenlaw. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Cyclones racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Gonna look downfield again. The throw to the outside is complete. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Sees an alley. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the 1st down. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's past the sticks. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Uh-oh, look out. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Cyclones take a timeout, and they will have no more. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Red Raiders started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Maybe headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the stomping has commenced. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. And the extra point was good.
That makes the score. Texas Tech 30, Iowa State 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Second down, gonna throw it. Slings it downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Sends it back in motion. Nice move to pick up yardage. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? It hasn't always been pretty all season long, yet they've continually found ways to win each and every week. But today, in a day where they had to light the scoreboard up because the opposing offense came to play, their offense got it done. And as a result, they stay undefeated.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Right side, it's Peppers. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quick give. It's Peppers on the stop.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.